Welcome guys! Since the release of patch 1.012 on the 3rd of May, you most likely have experienced a noticeable increase in the amount of times you die when driving on the regular two-wheeled bike. After this patch, the bikes have felt significantly more bouncy, which translates into a feeling of a completely different suspension of the bikes when driving them. Now, I did not find anything about vehicle handling in the patch notes, but some of the bug fixes relating to vehicle physics might be the cause of this. I noticed this from day one when playing patch 1.012 on the test server when this started happening. Oh, they changed this. Okay, right. What happened? The bike now tends to flip forward much more often than before, and if you don't correct the pitch of the bike, you will fall off and die. This happens when the rear wheel bumps into something while the front wheel isn't touching the ground. The bike will violently flip forward due to the spring effect from the rear wheel, and the only way to recover from this is by pitching the bike up. The default key for bike pitch up is on space, but the problem with this is that the space key is also bound to handbrake by default. And when tilting forward, even though it's only very little, the braking will exclusively take place on the front wheel, which will make the whole situation worse, as the bike will flip forward even more. This default key setting is a death trap. So how do we avoid all this? Well, first of all, you need to use a different key for pitch up vehicle control than your handbrake key. I'm using V, as that is near the resting position of my thumb when I drive and close to the spacebar anyway. Having bound pitch up to another key, you will now be able to safely pull up while flipping forward, assuming that your reaction time is low enough, that is. The next step is the most important one and will prevent a good 95% or more of the forward tilting situations from happening in the first place. What you have to do is to constantly pitch down every time you hit small or large bumps when driving. Pitch down is bound to the left control key by default. When you do this, your front wheel will always hit the ground first, which means that the situation where your rear wheel will catapult you forward can't happen anymore. So you have to get used to using your pitch controls much more. When driving, constantly tap your downwards pitch to make sure that your front wheel always has contact with the ground and that it touches the ground before the rear wheel. And make sure that your pitch up control is not bound to the same key as your handbrake. So get back in there and regain control of the bikes. I would recommend that you join a random server on a region that you never play in anyway. Find yourself a bike and just drive around to practice. It is easy to do and you will gain a lot from it. Now that's all I had for you guys in this video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, subscribe to the channel for more helpful videos. And I will see you guys next time.
Okay, let's play a good strategy here.